Alam mo ba, sa Pilipinas, madalas kapag may pera ka, ang unang instinct ay ipakita. Mag-post ng bagong iPhone, maglabas ng bagong kotse, or flex sa social media ng travel photos. Pero may isang grupo ng mga taong may pera, madalas mas marami pa kaysa sa nakikita mo online. Natahimik lang, walang flashy displays, walang pasikat, pero sila yung tunay na secure at rich. Ito yung tinatawag na stealth wealth. Kung curious ka kung paano ito ginagawa dito mismo sa Pilipinas, paano sila gumagalaw, at paano ka rin pwedeng mag-adapt ng mindset na ito, stealth wealth. So let's start with the basics. Stealth wealth means tahimik na kayamanan. Hindi mo kailangang ipakita or i-flex. Hindi ito kagaya ng mga typical Pinoy na once makaipon konti, biglang may bagong SUV, bagong branded bag, or maglalabas ng 5-star hotel to stay sa Instagram. Stealth wealth is the art of living below the radar. You live comfortably, minsan sobra pa sa comfortable, pero hindi halata. At alam mo kung bakit. Kasi ang tunay na wealthy, they don't need validation from likes or comments. They don't need to prove anything. Sa Pilipinas, where social climbing is real, kung saan ang mga kapitbahay madalas nagbabantayan kung sino ang may bagong bahay, sino ang nagpa-renovate, sino ang naka-designer bag. Habang ang mga stealth wealth, tahimik lang, and ironically, sila yung mas ahead financially. So, why does stealth wealth work in the Philippines? Let's be real. Dito sa atin, kapag masyado kang flashy, maraming consequences. First, judgment ng tao. Maraming chismis agad. Ay, baka corrupt yan. Baka utang lang yan. Bakit kaya ang dami niyang pera? Second, target ng crime. Kapag sobrang halata ang yaman mo, nagiging target ka ng scams, panghuhold up, o kung anumang schemes. Third, family pressure. Sa kultura natin, once makita ng relatives na umaangat ka, madalas biglang daming humihingi. From pamangkin na mag-aaral sa private school hanggang tito na may emergency na laging urgent. Stealth wealth solves all of this. By living low-key, you keep your peace, security, and independence. So, ano ba yung mga ginagawa ng stealth wealthy dito sa Pinas? Una, they buy quality, pero hindi laging branded. Kung makikita mo sila, simple lang ang suot. Plain shirts, neutral colors, no logos. Pero yung tela, imported cotton, linen, o tailored. Hindi mo makikita yung malaking Gucci logo o LV print. Halimbawa, isang stealth wealthy person might wear a 500 peso Uniqlo shirt every day kaysa sa 25,000 pesos na designer shirt. Pareho lang ang function, pero hindi halata na expensive. Pangalawa, hindi nila ine-expose ang lifestyle sa social media. Wala silang flex posts. Kung mag-travel man sila abroad, minsan wala kang makikitang kahit isang picture. O kung meron man, simpleng photo lang ng pagkain or street view, not the luxury resort. Example, may kakilala ka bang laging tahimik lang sa Facebook, pero one day, malalaman mong may beach property pala sila sa Batangas? Ganon. Pangatlo, cars. Reliable, not flashy. Sa Metro Manila, normal ang mindset na once you get promoted, dapat SUV agad. Pero ang stealth wealthy, they stick to practical cars like Toyota Fortuner, Honda CR-V, or Mazda CX-5. Hindi yung supercars na parang lagi kang nasa Fast and Furious. Minsan pa nga, they keep older cars well-maintained. Imagine, naka-Toyota Altis lang pero ang totoo, may 100 milyong piso investments na sa stocks. Pang-apat, they invest quietly. Kung saan napupunta ang pera nila. Hindi sa bagong relo, pero sa real estate, index funds, bonds, or small businesses. Sa halip na bumili ng pang-flex sa Greenbelt, bumibili sila ng lupa sa Cavite o Bulacan. Hindi sexy, hindi Instagrammable, pero after 10 years, triple na ang value. Panglima, they choose simple neighborhoods. Some stealth wealthy Pinoys live in modest subdivisions. Hindi sila laging nasa BGC high-rise condo. They value peace and security, not hype. May mga kilala akong may-ari ng manufacturing company, pero simple lang bahay sa Quezon City. Walang swimming pool, walang fountain, pero may warehouse siya na worth hundreds of millions. Pang-anim, food and dining habits. Hindi sila yung tipong araw-araw naka-fine dining. Masaya sila sa home-cooked meals or simple resto na masarap ang pagkain kahit hindi Michelin-starred. Example, habang ang iba naka-Instagram sa Nobu Hotel, sila tahimik na kumakain ng lomi sa Batangas with their family. Pampito, social behavior. Kapag stealth wealthy, hindi mo maririnig na nagyayabang sila about money. Wala silang lines like, "Bro, naka-invest ako ng 10 milyong piso dito." Instead, they talk about experiences, hobbies, or ask questions. Kung marinig mo sila, parang normal lang na tao. Pero secretly, kaya nilang bumili ng building kung gusto nila. Picture this. You see two guys in a coffee shop in Makati. Guy 1, Naka-latest iPhone 16 Pro Max, may Rolex, naka-Louis Vuitton belt, nag-order ng pinakamahal na drink. Loud voice, para marinig lahat ng tao. Guy 2. Plain white shirt, simple Casio watch, old iPhone XR, tahimik na nagbabasa ng business book. Guess what? Si Guy 1 probably has a credit card balance na pinoproblema. Si Guy 2, siya yung may 50 milyong piso portfolio quietly compounding every year. Another scenario. Sa subdivision, may kapitbahay na every year, laging may bagong sasakyan. Lahat alam mo tungkol sa kanila kasi post sila ng post. Pero one day, mapapansin mo yung tahimik na kapitbahay na simple lang ang bahay, walang major renovation. After a while, malalaman mong yung anak nila nag-aaral pala sa Ivy League school abroad. Paid in cash. That's stealth wealth in action. Ngayon, ano ba benefits of stealth wealth in the Philippines? Peace of mind. Walang pressure mag-maintain ng image. Safety. Hindi ka target ng mga scammer at masamang loob. Freedom. Wala kang utang na loob sa mga taong nakikibalita sa pera mo. Real growth. Dahil hindi ka gastos ng gastos para magpakitang tao, mas lumalaki yung investments mo. Kung gusto mong mag-adapt ng stealth wealth lifestyle, here's how. Step 1. Audit your flex. Tingnan mo social media mo. Ano yung mga posts mo? Nagpapakita ka ba ng purchases, travels, or branded items? Kung oo, tanungin mo sarili mo. Bakit? For validation ba? Step 2. Choose quality over brand. Hindi mo kailangang bumili ng 50,000 piso ng sapatos para lang masabi na may kaya ka. Buy something durable and comfortable. Step 3. Simplify your car. Hindi mo kailangan ng bagong sasakyan every 2 years. Keep what's reliable. Step 4. Invest, not impress. Kapag may extra 100,000 piso ka, ilagay mo sa stocks, REITs, o real estate. Mas okay ang tahimik na pera kaysa loud liabilities. Step 5. Mind your circle. Surround yourself with people who don't pressure you to flex. Kung yung mga barkada mo puro gastos at flex lang ang usapan, mahirap maging stealth wealthy. There's a saying, the loudest in the room is often the weakest. The quiet ones are the strongest. In the Philippines, where pakitang tao is deeply embedded in culture, mas powerful to be silent. Because at the end of the day, yung taong hindi mo inaasahan, yung simple lang, siya yung totoong may secured future.